Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. LeBron James, Anthony Davis assess Lakers' place in playoff race heading into critical road trip. After dropping 150 points on the Indiana Pacers, the most for the franchise since 1987, the Los Angeles Lakers will fly eastward for a critical six-game road trip at their highest point of the season. The Lakers have won 3 games in a row, 2 offensive explosions, versus the Atlanta Hawks and the Pacers, sandwiched around a defensive rock fight with the Philadelphia 76ers on Friday. On Sunday, the Lakers reveled in the high-octane experience of playing the Pacers, who rank first in points per game, 123.1, and second to worst in points allowed, 121. The Lakers scored 86 points across the second and third quarters, enabling them to get away with surrendering 46 points, and nearly a 17-point lead in the final period, and 145 points overall. "You gotta have that diversity," said Ham about the 2 contrasting wins. "There was times in this game we had to slow it down, times we sped it up. We pride ourselves on being able to do both. There's different ways you're gonna have to win games. There's gonna be those knockdown, dragouts, and it's gonna be a Ferrari versus a Lamborghini on a highway sometimes. Drag race." Anthony Davis, 15 of 21 shooting, displayed 3-level scoring chops on his way to 36 points and 16 rebounds. LeBron chessboxed to 26 points and 10 assists. Austin Reeves had 25 points and 8 dimes. When asked if he ever stops to think about the NBA's scoring evolution, LeBron, who's dominated through multiple paradigm shifts, said he'd only stop because of how exhausted he feels after running and gunning with Indiana. "Our league is so great offensively. You got so many guys that can play 3 levels. You're looking at Miles Turner, you're looking at AD. Our league has so many great players that can do multiple things. With the game with so much space and so much shooting, there're going to be some higher scoring games." To make matters better for the Lakers, Spencer Dinwiddie is starting to find his form. Dinwiddie followed up his 11-point outing versus Philly, which had been his most since joining the Lakers, with a vintage 26-point outburst on Indy. Starting in place of D'Angelo Russell, illness, Dinwiddie was in attack mode from the get-go. He shot 8 of 11 from the field, and 8 of 9 from the free throw line, to go along with 5 assists. "I don't doubt my ability to go out there and get a basket," said Dinwiddie, who averaged 4.6 points over his first 15 games for his hometown squad. "I was a top 5 ISO player in the league for 6 years in a row. That's what I do." How he played tonight, "We're gonna need him to play like that the rest of the season," said Davis. The Lakers saw 4 players drop at least 25 points. They shot 56.2% from the field, 12 of 25, 48% from 3, and 38 of 43 from the line. Taurean Prince added 14 off the bench. "Offensively we were very sharp," said LeBron. With 11 games to play, the Lakers, 39-32, are 7 games over .500 for the first time since 2021. They start the week 2.5 games ahead of the reeling Golden State Warriors, 36-24, and 2.5 games behind the Dallas Mavericks and Sacramento Kings, 41-28. The Phoenix Suns, 42-29, occupy the coveted 6th seed. "It's been flip-flopping so much the last couple weeks, I kinda stopped looking at it," LeBron said about the standings. "We know where we are right now, but we want to just continue to try to play some good basketball. It's a very testy road trip for us. Very rare. I can't remember where I've had such a late East Coast road trip, or vice versa. So that's challenging. But we look forward to it. We try to figure out how far we are behind the 6th seed, but you stretch yourself out, put too much pressure on yourself when you're constantly looking at it," said AD. "I think we're 9th right now, so we just gotta continue to play our style of basketball and focus on us. It's the road. Gonna be tough. We got the capability of winning each game. After a visit to face Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks on Tuesday, the rest of the road trip consists of favorable matchups: the Memphis Grizzlies, Pacers, Brooklyn Nets, Toronto Raptors, and Washington Wizards. The Lakers are 27-12 at home this season. They're 12-20 on the road. Davis offered an ideal number of wins for the trip, 6. LeBron James looks confused as Darvin Ham subs him out but keeps Anthony Davis in the game with 3 fouls. Not for the first time this season, LeBron James appeared to be a bit confused by decisions made by his head coach, Darvin Ham. In the second quarter of Sunday's game between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Indiana Pacers, Ham subbed out LeBron but kept Anthony Davis in the game despite him having 3 fouls, which seemed to puzzle the 39-year-old. It is also possible here that James was confused about why Taurean Prince had been subbed in, as he too had 3 fouls. It wouldn't have been ideal had either Prince or Davis picked up a 4th in the first half itself. Ham finally subbed out Davis with just over a minute left in the quarter, and fortunately for the Lakers, the 31-year-old did not pick up a 4th foul in that time that he was kept in. He would go on to finish the game with 36 points, 16 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block, to lead the Lakers to a 150-145 win. As for LeBron, he had scored the last 6 points for the Lakers when he was taken out of the game, and you could argue he should have been left in. He came right back in when Davis was subbed out, as I assume Ham wanted one of the two to be on the court. LeBron would end up having a fine night of his own, as he ended up with 26 points, 5 rebounds, 10 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. He and Davis ensured the Lakers got their 3rd win in a row, and they are now 39-32 on the season. Isiah Thomas: Warriors and Lakers should be thanking Adam Silver for the play-in. Isiah Thomas recently offered a compelling perspective on the Los Angeles Lakers and Golden State Warriors' current predicament in the Western Conference playoff race. With the Houston Rockets surging, Thomas emphasized the critical role of the play-in tournament by Adam Silver and its impact on the postseason aspirations of these two storied franchises. I think they do hold on because of their experience, but I'm telling you, them Houston Rockets, they coming, and they playing hard. The Warriors and the Lakers, the last 2 years, they should be thanking Adam Silver for the play-in. Yeah, they should be thanking Adam Silver for the play-in, because if there was no play-in, these two teams would be out of the playoffs for the last 2 years. It's crazy. And about the Rockets. They've won 8 straight, playing great basketball. They're confident, they're young, and they're taking on all comers. So Golden State and LA, there's pressure to keep winning, because there's somebody knocking on the door, and they're not going away. In a recent interview, Thomas highlighted the Rockets' remarkable resurgence, despite facing adversity due to injuries, particularly the loss of key player Alperen Sengun. The Rockets' impressive 8-game winning streak has propelled them into contention for a coveted spot in the play-in tournament, intensifying the competition in the Western Conference. Thomas minced no words in his assessment, asserting that the Lakers and Warriors owe a debt of gratitude to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver for the introduction of the play-in format. He underscored the significance of this innovation, suggesting that without it, these perennial playoff contenders might have faced early elimination in previous seasons. Reflecting on the Rockets' resurgence and their formidable challenge to the Lakers and Warriors, Thomas emphasized the urgency for both teams to maintain their winning momentum. He acknowledged the Warriors' veteran experience as a potential advantage but cautioned against underestimating the determined Rockets, who have demonstrated resilience and tenacity on the court. As the regular season enters its final stretch, Thomas highlighted the pressure on the Lakers, 39-32, and Warriors, 36-34, to secure crucial victories amidst the looming threat posed by the resurgent Rockets, 35-35. With the Rockets closing in on their rivals in the standings, 3.5 games behind the Lakers and 1 game behind the Warriors, every game becomes pivotal, amplifying the intensity and stakes of each matchup. And you, fan, what do you think of the situation of Isiah Thomas? Leave your opinion in the comments.